I'm Amy from Doodle Dog Designs. I just finished hooking this Santa pattern and I have steam pressed it and let it dry. And now I am going to prepare it to stick it on an old cabinet door panel. This pattern is adjustable so you can make the Santa shorter or taller depending on your project and how long you want him to be. You can make him up to about 13 inches tall. So I'm going to take it to the serger and I will serge all the way around, leaving about an inch or so of border. I will just sew right along using the presser foot as a guide next to the hooked rug. So you can see that leaves a nice border all the way around. Now I will press the empty monk's cloth to the back. I'm going to turn the corners on the bottom under first and press those. And then I will press the bottom to the back. And you can see it's kind of still sticking up a little bit, so I'm going to take a wet pressing cloth and press it again. And that really helps press it down better to keep it in place. I like to start without the pressing cloth and get things going good. It's easier, you can see what you're doing. So I've got him laid on here just to see how he's going to look. I think it's going to be fine. Now I'm going to base this at the backing to the back of the project. So I'm just stitching along the edge here, stitching down the empty foundation fabric to the back here. I'm just catching a little bit of the back side of the hooked wool. I like the way the Santa looks on the board, but there's an awful lot of room left at the top, so I am going to make a sign to put on the top. I purchased this printable bundle a few years ago for a different project, and I am going to use it once again. I've used it several times, and I am going to choose one of these to make a little sign for the top of the board. I printed this out on some coffee stained paper, and then I tore it along the edges. Now I've got a brown ink pad. I'm going to run the edges along to grunge up the edges a little bit. Just real lightly running it around, barely touching to give it some more dirt look. I have this piece of handmade paper. I made this out of pattern pieces, and it has a nice rustic look to it. So I'm going to tear it out to be just a little bit bigger than this paper. I've got my sign made and I'm going to lay it on the board here, and I've got this rusty star, metal star. I'm going to lay it there, and then I've got a little piece of greenery I think I might try to tuck that under there. And then on the Santa, I've got some little sprigs of greenery and a little sprig of holly berries. I'm going to take some jute, and I've got them all lined up here at the top, and I'm going to wrap around a few times. I want to do it from the middle of the jute because I'm going to tie after I get all done. So then I've got a key, tie a knot first to hold that all together. And then I'm going to tie the key on as well. Then tying knots in the ends of the jute help keep it from unraveling. I'm going to use hot glue to attach everything because it will pop off easily if later I decide I want to do something different with this board. I glued the piece of greenery onto the Santa first, and really in hindsight it would have been better to glue the Santa to the board first. My hot glue gun wasn't quite hot enough and it wasn't coming out very good, so I turned the recorder off, and then I forgot to press record again when the hot glue got hot, so I did not get a recording of me gluing all of the pieces on. But you can see here in this next video how everything looks after I glued it on. I hope this inspires you to create something new and fun this year for your holiday decorating. This is one that my mom hooked and made, and you can see she added a little ornament and some greenery to her Santa, and her board was not quite as tall as mine, so she didn't add anything to the top of her board. Be sure to click the like button and subscribe below. I'll see you next time. Bye.